Well, good morning, everybody. And it's nice weather here in Phoenix. We are enjoying like 70-degree weather, and it is going to be in the 70s all next week. How cool is that? So you have my sympathy if you were there with the knee-high snow and everything. I lived through that at one time. It was not easy. So I am so excited to share my birth date with all of you. Isn't that so cool? Anyway, let's see what's going on this week. We have our psychic squad on Tuesday, and if you're interested and you want to participate, it's a great way to develop your gifts, talents, and your psychic abilities. And so that is Tuesday night from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, and that's Phoenix time. So you'll have to look it up if you're in another area. And if you're interested and you want to join with these wonderful people that are so supportive and so interesting and fun, just contact Dawn at advice@Sonora Mystic Tarot and say you want to participate. And it's a great practice. Everybody is very considerate, very supportive, and you'll get a lot of practice. Great. So Monday evening, if you are interested, we are doing practice mediumship. There's probably about 10 of us. If you're interested in being a sitter and getting a free reading, contact me or contact Dawn, and we'll see about getting you on. You can get some free mediumship readings. So, okay. So during the week, we have all kinds of different people doing streaming, doing live stuff, and answering questions. And it's just so cool. I mean, there's so many people, I can't even mention them all. But we're a wonderful group of people, and you'll get a lot of help. So, the mediumship class is only the first Thursday of every month, starting next month. We had ours a couple of days ago, but I teach mediumship at Rising Phoenix Spiritualist Church at 1522 West Encanto Boulevard in Phoenix. If you're interested, it's $15, and we have a lot of fun. We had a great group Thursday, and it's a good way to practice and develop your skills, and you feel safe in this environment. You don't feel judged, or you don't feel pressured. You just enjoy connecting with the other side. Okay, so I got a whole list of books here for you guys to check out. First of all, we have Angel Paws on the Rainbow Bridge. And this is written by Karen Bonifilio, and it's a children's book, but it's a very beautiful spiritual book about how we never lose our loved ones. You lose them physically, but they're always around us. And this is just a beautiful, beautiful book to read. And if you have children and you want to kind of help them understand that there's nothing to fear about dying or being on the other side, this is a great children's book, and it's illustrated beautifully. Okay. Then we have Dawn's book, The Ultimate Power Within, that's full of affirmations that make your life even more magical, to bring in the things that you want in your life. And we have my previous book, Love Your Spiritual Gifts. This is a book that exposes you to all the various metaphysical tools that will help you develop your spiritual gifts and help you realize your talents. Okay, so this is a cool book, and this has a little bit of everything in it. And it also has some mediumship. It also, if you're interested in trying the tarot cards, it has all the explanations and how what each card means. Okay. We have Dawn's new book, A Silence Too Loud. That's kind of a mystery. This was pretty much channeled by a dear friend of ours, Libby, that passed a couple of years ago. And it's kind of a haunting mystery, and I think you'll enjoy it. This is available on Amazon. This is brand new, okay? And then we have my favorite book, The Mediums. This was written by myself and Dawn Ruma Rivera, and it was a lot of work, and it has the most gorgeous pictures inside it. You know, you'll be so impressed even just by the pictures alone. It's just gorgeous. And everything you want to know about being a medium, how to develop your gifts. You know, we have these loved ones on the other side that really want to connect with us. And by learning how to connect to them, you'll be able to reach them. Okay? So that is available on Amazon. All these books are available on Amazon, and I'm going to help you keep your little library at home well stocked. Okay? Thank you so much. Okay, so we are open to questions. Oh, let me mention a few other things. If you are on Facebook, please like. If you want to comment, that's okay too. If you're on YouTube, there's a little subscribe button. And when you subscribe to my channel, it makes me feel good. It makes a difference. It shows me that I am making a difference in your life. I'm helping you. So please subscribe to it. So you just press the little button. Okay? Guys, I don't scam. I'm not going to scam you. I will never reach out to you personally, directly, and say, oh, I have a message for you. That's not going to happen. You want a message, you will contact me either the first Saturday of every month, or you will contact me through my email or my website and everything. So I will never scam you. I will never ask you for anything. You ask me. Okay? Anyway, so we also have these YouTube podcasts during the week that are really awesome, pretty much. And last week, Dawn Ruma and I and Ruma Rivera and I were on Julie's podcast, and that's called Communications and Connections, and with Love Riot Warriors and guest. But we were on Wednesday, and we talked about our book, The Mediums. You know, we talked for 2 hours, and we did some readings, and it was a lot of fun. You can always check it out on YouTube. You can also check out Karen Bonifilio, her podcast, Inner Realms and Outer Journeys, and I'm on there a few times, and I will be on Karen's podcast again on the 15th with Dawn Ruma Rivera, talking about our books. Anyway, Alice Trevorrow has a great podcast called Sparkle of Light Spiritual Chat Show, and she's in Scotland, and she works with Judith, and Judith is in Ireland. So it's so cool. And Jennifer Rose, medium, she has Sacred Spiral Network, and that's also a good podcast. So these are great people making a difference in the world. And remember, during the week, you know, you have different people doing readings, and, you know, try them out. They may help you change your life for the better. So anyway, on to the questions. I know you guys are anxious, okay? So we have a list going already, and the first one is Barbara, and she wants to know the next few months what's going to be going on with her career. And I'm going to pull some cards here. I already talked to my angels and guides and asked them to help me pick the right cards, because I can't do it without the other side. Without the help of the other side, it's just not possible. And you guys will realize that if you ever do this kind of work. We depend on the people, the guides, the loved ones, the angels on the other side to help us with our answers. Okay, so Barbara, let's see what's going on the next few months as far as your career goes, your profession. Now, Barbara reads cards, and she's great. She works at a place I used to work at in Albuquerque, and it's a beautiful store. And let's see what I can tell Barbara. Okay. She's going to have a lot of victory. And there's legal stuff going on around her, and it will affect her, but I feel like it's all going to be good. And things will wind down after 6 months' time, and she's going to feel like it's very comfortable, it's secure, everything is all okay. All right, that was Barbara. Okay, thank you, Barbara. Thank you for watching. Karen, let's see what is going on for you this month. Okay, Karen. Okay, let's see what you need to know. Oh, it looks like you're doing a little juggling, maybe financially and balancing, and you've got a lot of choices to make and big changes coming up for you. It's almost like, you may have to feel like your life is turning a little bit upside down, but it's all going to work out. When the dust settles, you're going to look at the whole situation like, maybe it was tough going through. I went through it, but it will be a blessing in disguise. And I want you to particularly pay attention to your dreams, because they're going to be maybe pretty prophetic, maybe very interesting, but the dream state is going to be when you relax, when you connect with your loved ones on the other side, when your angels, your spirit guides come through with messages. But pay attention to your dreams, and don't be afraid of the changes. The changes are going to cause you to maybe make some choices, but there'll be very good news coming in the spring. So it's all going to be worth it. Okay, thank you. Yolanda wants to know about a missing relative, if she will connect with them in the near future. Let's see what I can tell you, Yolanda. Here. Okay, Yolanda. Well, right now they are saying they're not really talking a lot about this person. If they come back in your life, it's almost like they're holding back. They have kind of put a wall up. But there's also a trip coming up for you. There's some new skills to learn. You may do some practice of some sort. And basically, the message here is they want you to have a little more fun, Yolanda. Okay? Have some fun. Take some time out for good times. And a trip coming in the spring, and then you got the Wheel of Fortune, so that's a very lucky card. A lot of nice changes coming about, but maybe there's something new you want to learn, maybe something you want to study, or don't be surprised. Something's going to appeal to you and it may be something that's offered at the Y or somewhere where you think, well, I'd like to learn a little bit more about this, so have at it. Okay. All right. Thank you, Yolanda. I don't see anything about this relative coming back into your life anytime soon, but I wouldn't give up either. I wouldn't give up hope. Just, let it be that, it's going to work out the way it's supposed to work out. Okay. Okay. Next I have Donna Marie. Was there any message here? Okay, Donna Marie, let's see what I can tell you. It's good to see you too. Donna Marie. Indecision. Wow. Okay. So you have a lot of things coming up where you just don't know, should you do this or should you do that? And when you're in that kind of mindset where I don't know what to do, don't do anything. Don't do anything until you're sure. And I don't feel like you're going to be really convinced one way or the other what to do for about 3 more months. So let things kind of sit there. There's also a situation where you keep trying to make it happen, trying to make it improve, trying to make things get better. And they're not going to. You just need to move past the situation. There's a situation you need to move past and not keep trying to make it work and trying to do things about it. Just move on. You're very intuitive. You have a lot of gifts. But this is also a time where, they're asking you to love yourself more. Pay a little more attention to your needs and nurturing you, okay? This is very, very important. So, but for the next 3 months, kind of lay low, let things run their course. Don't try to keep changing things or moving them into your favor, because it's not supposed to work. So, but look at yourself with love and light. Okay? Thank you so much. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Dreamer 9747. That's quite a number. Okay, Dreamer. Let's see what I can tell you. I appreciate you guys being on. I will only be doing these free readings the first Saturday of every month. So that kind of gets us through the holidays. Things are kind of hectic right now. Okay, Dreamer, let's see what I need to tell you today. Okay. Oof. There's a little bit of heartache here. And the heartache is a result of a lot of confrontation that you've had with this person. Sometimes, we just need to be alone for a while. We need to find ourselves. And that's what this next year is going to be like for everybody. We're all going to go through a period where we're having to look within for our answers. We're having to find out who we are, what we want. So don't be surprised you'll be doing a little more alone time in this new year, because there was something that ended that caused you a lot of heartache. But you know what? You can't keep dealing with all this drama with people. You don't need that. It's very, very taxing on your soul. It's very hard on you. So as you just kind of move along, you're going to have some opportunities late spring, probably around April, May, where there's an opportunity to make a lot of money. Okay, bring some money in for you. And part of it is due to your creative ideas. So when something ends in our life, there's going to be new beginnings. So just understand there's new doors that open when some things end. Okay? Anyway, it's all good. You got the ups and downs like everybody else, but it's going to work out in the end. All right. Paulette, my sweet friend. Okay, Paulette. Let's look at what's going on with you and how you're doing. I know you've had some trials and tribulations health-wise, but let's see how things are going to progress these next few months. Okay. We're going to be in a new year in another month. Oh my gosh. Do you believe that? Okay. You got to stop worrying so much. This worrying is not doing you any good. As we get into the spring months, you're going to have a lot of choices to make. And some will be regarding friendships, and some will be regarding what you want to do with your life. Do you really want to continue this way, or do you want to make some changes? That's going to be coming up for you in the spring. And they have the magician here. So the magician is telling me that you have the ability to change your life in any manner you wish. Okay. We are becoming more powerful and more powerful as the earth is changing. And you're going to have that ability to manifest what you want. And we all will. We all are getting to that place. And feel confident about yourself. And if there's things you want to change for the better, change it. You have that ability. And part of what they're really saying, Paulette, is stop worrying so much. Try to look at your blessings. Look at the good things in your life. Look at the things that you have gratitude about. And just keep reminding yourself that life is worth living and you have the ability to make things better. Okay? Thank you, dear. Thank you so much for being here. I've been thinking about you lately. Okay, Joe Megan. No particular question. Okay, Joe Megan. Let's see what I can tell you. And I feel like I need to pull these cards over here. Okay, Joe Megan. Now these are tarot cards, and there's 78 cards, and it's saying, Joe Megan, that right now you're dealing with a lot of fears, and it's like, why are we dealing with these fears? Change the fears into love instead. And there's going to be reasons this next summer, to celebrate, and it's kind of exciting. Okay. But they're saying now is the time to start making plans for the next year. Some of the goals and dreams you would like to fulfill. But the main thing they're saying to you is have peace of mind. Whatever that takes to have peace of mind, it's worth it. It's priceless. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Andrew, what do I need to know right now? Okay. It's good to see you, Andrew. Thank you for being here, and thank all of you for sharing this wonderful birthday of mine with all of you. Thank you. Okay. Andrew, let's see. What can I say to Andrew? Okay, Andrew, you're working very, very hard, and I want you to know that they're telling me all this hard labor that you're putting in, it's going to pay off next year. You're going to be very happy at the results. You may not see the results immediately, but it will pay off. And a lot of things that are going on for you this next year, it's going to be like a wake-up call. It's like, and maybe there's something you've been contemplating or not sure about, and all of a sudden, like, wow, I know what I need to do, or I know how this is going to happen, and you're going to be truly, truly amazed. You are an adventurer, and always look at things new with new, fresh eyes. It's so important. Okay. But be aware of these changes coming up that you're going to be very, very happy about. Okay. Thank you, Andrew. Good to see you. Lori Amijo. Okay, Lori. It's so good to see some of you people. I haven't seen you in a month, of course, but it's good to see you. Okay, Lori. Okay. This is talking about some disappointments you've had in the past recently, and maybe you just haven't been feeling very good, and you've been feeling kind of down, or maybe it's just not up to par. Maybe physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, you're having some hardship. But this is saying it's going to get better. You've got the beautiful, beautiful card of good health coming to you. And you're going to have all you want in this lifetime. So don't be surprised, Lori. But the big thing here is they are telling you, keep an open mind. Be open to what the universe wants to give you, and receive it with thanks. Okay, this is very important, because there's a lot of good things that are going to come your way, and even though you're disappointed right now, I would say by the time summer comes to a close this next year, you're going to be happier than you have been in your entire life. There's some changes that are coming, and they're going to be pretty exciting. Okay, thank you, Lori. Okay, Lily, 1975. I can't even remember back that far. That must have been a good year for you. Maybe that's the year you were born. Okay, Lily. Let's see what I can tell you. Lily. A new chapter is commencing. And don't be surprised. They're asking you to look at your life right around, probably around April. And you're gonna look at it with discerning eyes, thinking, okay, this is where I'm at. This is where I've come from. These are all my gifts, my talents, my experiences that I've had up till now. And don't be surprised if you come up with some new ideas for a life you want to change, okay? And I feel like there's a person here that's going to be very supportive of you. So Lily, expect the unexpected. Expect this new chapter that is going to be happening for you. And they're saying, focus and move ahead. Don't delay. Don't put things off. It's time to take action. Okay, Lily? Thank you so much. Okay, Nettie. Okay, let's see what I can tell you. I'm going to pick these four here. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay. You have felt a little betrayed in the past. And this is something that's really been on your mind this betrayal, and it's a thievery card. So it means that somebody has really, um, done some damage here, making you feel bad. But I don't want you to dwell on that because they're saying it's time to erase the past. If even if this was just recently, it's time to say, you know what, that person came in my life for a reason. I learned from it. Now it's time to move on. Okay. People come in and out of your life, and sometimes they're here for a long time. Sometimes they're here just briefly. But either way, everybody brings something into your life. And sometimes it's something extraordinarily great, and sometimes it's not so great, but it's a learning experience that you're going to have. And the cards are also saying there's new love coming into your life. And this may be a new love of the way you're feeling about yourself. That even though people have taken advantage of you, it's okay. You move on and you learn from it. And in the long run, you're going to be a very wealthy person in this lifetime, Nettie. Okay? I thought you would like that to hear that. Okay? Thank you so much for showing and being here. Appreciate it. Okay, we have Cyan. What's next professionally? Okay, let's look at your career. See what I can tell you. Cyan. Okay, do not be upset because everything seems to be still. Everything seems to be stuck. It's like nothing is moving. But, however, things will start picking up again, and you are going to have some money come your way, and it may be enough to even start your own business or invest in some way, but you will have a lot of wishes fulfilled. So these are very good cards. So even though you feel stuck and you feel like you're in quicksand, nothing's moving, it will move. Okay, so take care and hang in there. Thank you. Okay, Ren G, a general reading. Okay, Ren. Money. It's all about the money and work. So recently you've had some struggles at work where you felt like things were just not in your control, but you know what? You are in a good position and you are going to be in control. And as a result, the money is coming your way and you're going to be okay. So, but this seems to be what's in your mind right now. Money, career. Okay. So just know that the money's coming. It's gonna all come to you. Okay, Lori Cordova. It's good to see you, dear. Okay, let's see what I can tell you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you. Okay, Lori. Well, you've got money coming to you too. I bet. Yeah, I don't know if it's the income tax that's coming up in March. Everybody's receiving some money here. But they say it is time to put the past to rest. It's time to put it way behind you and let it die. Let it go. That's the past. That is not what's going on right now. What's going on right now, you've got money coming to you, you've got love coming to you. So focus on what's ahead of you. Like if you're having a hard time releasing the past, just say, okay, angels, talk to your angels. Hey, angels, I need you to help me release the past so I can move on, so I can have the life of my dreams. And there's no reason why you can't have that. So, money coming to you, love coming to you, focus on moving ahead, and you'll be okay, Lori. Okay, I got to shuffle these cards. 78 of them, and I'm just about out. Okay, let's shuffle these and spread them out. I have to have a sip of water too because my mouth is getting dry. I'm sure you want to know that. And remember, if I'm helping you and you're on YouTube, hit the little subscribe button. That really makes a difference. We all get it's like our report card. If you get so many subscriptions, it looks good. Okay, thank you. Okay. Is this Lori's question too? When do I see Ruchi? Huh? No? Okay. So I don't know who this is, but they want to know about Ruchi getting a job. Okay. When? It's probably not soon enough. Okay. Let's look here. Okay. Angels and guides. I'm spreading these cards. We got to find out when Ruchi is getting a job. Okay. Where's the money, honey? Right? Okay, Ruchi. When are you getting a job? Let's see. Okay, I'm going to pull these cards over here. I don't know if Ruchi is considering moving, but he needs to start moving on. And when he does, I feel like he's going to have a job. And the springtime, there's going to be a lot of victory. And he all of a sudden, he's going to be working and he's going to have a nice, firm, solid foundation. Okay? But it might take a move. He might have to move in order for this to happen. So don't be afraid of the move. It's necessary, and things will start going your way. But I feel like if you focus now on these changes and getting a job and moving to a place that you're going to be comfortable with, I feel like this is all going to happen by late spring. You're going to be in a really good place. Okay? Thanks, Ruchi. Don't be afraid of the changes. Just go, go, go. Okay, Connie. Do I see your novel being successful? Okay. Connie, your novel successful. Okay. I don't see a lot of money coming in at first. And I feel like you're going to have to really work at getting this novel out there, getting people to know about it, promoting it, maybe doing book signing somewhere. But it's going to take a good 6 months to, you may have a partnership. You might have somebody that's going to help you promote this. Because I feel like it may take two people. And it's going to take about 6 months. It's not going to happen right away. And you may also be signing some legal papers. Don't be too surprised. But I feel like it's going to take one other person to help you get it out there. Have people, you may give some free novels away, have some contests or something. But it will get out there, but it's just a slow start. Okay? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Ascending Universal, a message from my guides. Okay. Ascending Universal. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay. Ascending Universal. Well, they're asking you to really try to enjoy your life. You have a lot of fears. You worry too much about things not working out. And, the opposite of worry and fear is love. So love yourself enough to say, okay, you know what? I deserve this. I deserve to be enjoying my life. I deserve to be celebrating because it says next summer you will be celebrating. You have the magician. The magician is all about your ability to manifest what you want in your life. And you do that by realizing you are a physical being, but you're also a spiritual being. So somehow we have to get that balance in. Be as spiritual as you are in the physical, okay? And when you're able to do that, you will create the life of your dreams. And now is the time to start planning, write your affirmations, write out what you want to happen, and believe it, and keep thinking about it in your head, and you will create it, okay? So don't let fear enter into the mix. No way, okay? Thank you. Okay, we have Brolic. Brolic, let's see what I can tell you. Okay. Okay. Money coming to you, but there's a hassle around you. It's like, your heart is broken because there's been a lot of arguing and confronting with some people. And I don't know if these are family or if it is people you work with or whatever, but it's caused a lot of serious heartache and a lot of disappointments, and that's why you've kind of felt like, maybe I need to get away from everybody. I need to just kind of chill a little bit, and that's okay to do that, because that's the way we find ourselves. We find who we are and love ourselves. And when you do that, you have a little alone time, when you're alone. Connect with your angels and guides on the other side. Just be open and receptive to whatever good advice they have coming your way. All right. But this is saying, instead of arguing with these people, get away from them for a while. Find yourself, find out who you are and what you want, and take a little time off for you so you can cater to you, so you can nurture you. And believe me, you're needing this right now. And then you're gonna be thinking about spring with some new fresh ideas and some changes you want to bring in your life, and it's gonna be miraculous. Just believe in yourself and let it happen. Okay? All right. Now, who we have next? Thank you. Thank you for being here. Okay. Catherine Nunez. I hope I said your name right. Okay, Catherine, let's see what I can tell you. I see a lot of people on here that I haven't seen in a while. It's just beautiful. It's awesome. So, thank you. It's nice to spend my birthday with the people I really care about. Thank you so much. Okay, Catherine. Okay. It's telling me that you're worrying way too much about money. You've had some circumstances that maybe you've had some unexpected expenses or anything, and it's got you kind of down and thinking, well, I just don't have enough. But you are the one that's in control of your life, and it's really time, Catherine, to break out of that enclose. You have like a fence enclosing you, keeping you from pushing out there. And now is the time not to um, stay away. It's time to kind of bust through that barrier and go after the things that you want. You want a change. You are responsible for the change. You have to make the change. And some of this feeling of not being able to do things has has really come from a long time ago, come from your childhood, your past. And I want you to break that thought that you are no longer helpless and you can't have depend on everybody else and everything. I want you to love yourself enough to say, you know what? I'm going to take charge of my life and I'm going to make this happen, Catherine. Okay? And you can do it. Um, it's time. You can't stay hidden and behind the what is it, like, behind the stage, behind the curtains. It's time to bust out and get with it and take charge and be the person you were meant to be. All right. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you for being here. Okay, got Mary Ann. I haven't seen you in a while. It's good to see you, Mary Ann. Okay, let's see what's happening to you. Okay. Okay, Mary Ann. Okay, let's see here. All right. You're very concerned with money and work, and you're going to get past this period where you feel like nothing's working out. You're going to break through this barrier, and it will start happening, and you will start making some more money. But they're saying, it's time now, too, to maybe kind of work with your gifts, work with your intuitiveness. You can feel things and you know things. You just have to have to trust, okay? You're very, very psychic, and you have this gift. Develop it, work with it. Remember, guys, if you want to join like Psychic Squad on Tuesday night, you can contact Dawn at Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and you can be part of our group and just develop your psychic abilities. But there is something you're hanging on to and you need to release once and for all. There's no sense in hanging on to and trying to make it work. It's not going to work, so let it go. Okay? And when you let it go, you're going to be amazed at how much easier things will be and how you can trust your intuition, and it will have answers for you. You will have answers. You will understand yourself better. Okay? Thank you. Okay. Next person, is that Yvette Briggs? No. Vladimir. Hi, Vladimir. You're always asking about your career. So let's see if I can give you some insight today on your career. Okay. Vladimir. That's such an interesting name. Okay. Vladimir, don't get too frustrated because you're working so hard and you think, oh my gosh, am I ever going to see the light at the end of the tunnel? Well, it's going that way right now where things are kind of in limbo, because now it is the time, while things are in limbo and you can't seem to get things moving, take care of yourself. This is all about understanding yourself, nurturing yourself, being good to yourself. It's all about you right now. And as you kind of shift things and you start focusing on yourself, then you're going to be amazed at how everything's going to change. You think, I love myself, I'm worth it, I'm worth all these good things, and all of a sudden they do count. The money comes and everything else, okay? So believe in you and take care of you, and you will see how things change. Okay, Vladimir? Thank you. Okay, who's next, dear? My son's falling asleep on the job here. Okay, not really. Jukebox Tarot, finances in court. Okay, let's see if things are going to turn out favorable for you in court or not. Okay. Okay. We're getting into a new year. We want some new positive changes. Court. Okay, court. Okay. You're worried sick about this. Oh my goodness. But you know what? This is going to be an awakening for you. This whole situation, this whole idea of this court battle and everything, it's been necessary for you to have a better understanding on what's going on in your life. It's a wake-up call, but you know what? All this worrying and everything, you're going to have peace of mind and you're going to be very happy with the results. So, trust. Okay? Thank you. Okay, Karina, what's coming in 2026? The relationship with the daughter's father and business. Okay, darling. Okay, let me see what's going on as far as the daughter, or if it's business, or what you need to know today. Okay. This is Karina. Oh, okay. It is showing me that you've been worried and you're tired because all this worry and concern has left you exhausted. So they're saying it's time to set some boundaries. A lot of this is happening because you haven't known when to tell people stop. No, I'm not going to do that. And it's very important that you set these boundaries. You take time out to rest because that's taking care of you. And when you do that, you're going to see some financial changes that will be to your benefit late winter. And but when it's like you need to say, okay, I need time for myself. I can't deal with your problems right now. I need to take care of mine. Okay. And when you do that and you set those boundaries and you move forward with your needs focused on, you're going to see a big change in a positive way. Okay? Thank you. All right. Flynn, who left coins in my bed Thursday night? Must have been was it the tooth fairy? No? I don't know. Okay, let's check and see who left coins. Oh. Here's the money card. Here's the coins. For some reason, the universe wants you to be in a better financial position because there's a trip you need to take. And when you go on this trip, it's almost like you're changing the trajectory of your future, where is a lot of wishes are going to be fulfilled. So it doesn't matter who sent it. The universe is, the reason they were in your bed is because you are supposed to do these things. You're supposed to go take this trip. And when you take this trip, the money will be there when you get back. Okay. The money's going to be there for the trip, and the wishes are going to be fulfilled, and there'll be money coming to you. Okay. So this is just like a little example of the money coming because there's more money coming. Okay. Thank you so much. Jimmy Johnson, we feeling off, wondering what is going on. Well, we're all feeling a little off these days because the earth is going through some major changes. If you notice, the weather's changing, the celestial sky that we look upon at night, that's changing a little bit. So be ready. Okay. Let's see. Who was that again?
Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson. Okay. Let's see, Jimmy. Let's see why everything feels off to you. There's some things in your life that need to come to closure, that need to come to an end, because you're working really hard, and there's some decisions you're going to have to make come spring, some major decisions. So some things are not working in your life, and you need to put closure on them. You need to put an end to them. And when you do, you're going to see this new chapter that's commencing in your life, and there'll be more love coming in, and it's going to force you to make some decisions. If you don't like the way things are right now, the universe is prompting you to make some big changes. Don't be afraid of these changes. They're necessary. They're necessary for your survival. They're necessary to have a better life. Love yourself enough to let things die or let things go that are no longer working for you, and allow these new things to come in. Okay, because you're going to bring some new things in the spring, and it will be pretty wonderful. Okay, love who you are. That's my message to you, Jimmy Johnson. I hope that helped you. Okay, Katsuni. Hey, Kat. How are you doing, dear? Let's see what I can tell you for the month. Let me get a sip of water. Get dry again. Okay, Kat. If you guys want to have a tea leaf reading, Kat is wonderful. So you can you can contact her by finding Kat at Unity, UNITEA. She's very good. Kat's Unity, KATSUNI-TEA. And she does tea leaf readings, and they're pretty neat. She's very psychic, very gifted. And so contact Kat. Okay, Kat, let's pull some cards for you. See what you need to know. Okay, it's time to open your mind. Open your mind to new possibilities, new way of living, new things coming into your life. You're a good friend. Make sure the people in your life, if they're your friends, they're reciprocating. You're being good friends. You've got some good news coming in the spring. It's not okay. Let me. Okay. You get some opportunities coming your way late spring. Just keep an open mind. Know that what you're putting out, you're going to get back. Okay. The universe is aware of all the good things you're putting out, so it's going to reward you. It will happen. Okay. Uh, I don't know if all that's going to happen within the month, but it's coming your way. Okay. Thank you, Kat, so much. Okay, Maxima, spiritual development. Okay, spiritual development. I think I'll pick this one. The excuse me. The spiritual development that is about to happen in your life is when you release the past once and for all. There's a lot of things that keep draining you because you worried too much about the past. You're worried about repeating things that have been a big disappointment from you in the past. I want you to release that. And as soon as you do release that, you're going to have love come into your life and you're going to have lots of money. This is a lifetime full of lots of money. So those are all basically the physical aspect of your life. But I want you to see that I want you to take some time and every day spend about 5 or 10 minutes, close your eyes and just connect to the other side. See what they have for you. See what knowledge or ideas that they have to recommend to you, okay? And you're going to see love and money just manifest. Okay. I got to shuffle these cards again. And then we have J.M. Renita. And I'm dropping the cards on the floor. Okay, got it. All right, here we go again. Good luck to you, Maxima. And Gem Renata, finances. Okay, I'm shuffling them. Okay, let's spread them out. And I just depend on the other side. They kind of move the energy in my hand so I know what cards to pull. All right. Finances. Okay. Let's check on your finances. My goodness, they're all kind of calling to me. Okay, finances. Janita. Jeramnita. Okay. I get the sense that maybe you're helping a lot of people from the past, your family or friends, and it's time to really know that right now you're working so hard. Put a little money away, even if you could just say $25 a week away or something. Eventually that will add up, but things are going to get better for you. And tell the universe, hey, I'm helping all these people out, and expect them to reciprocate. If not from the people, from the universe will. Okay, but you're too concerned about money and maybe feeling like you want more money from where you're working. But things will get better, and I'd say by the time summer rolls around this next year, 2026, you're going to be in a better financial situation because you deserve it and you believe it. Okay? Thank you. Okay, Yvette Braggs. Okay, December. Let's see what December. Okay, friendship is very important to you. There's opportunities coming your way. We asked about December, but there's also some endings, and there's some endings coming up, and they're asking you to keep an open mind because whenever there's endings, there's going to be new beginnings, and believe that this is going to happen. All right. The endings, new beginnings, and it's time to really call in your friends. You've been a good friend to others. It's time to expect them to reciprocate, okay? But keep an open mind. As you keep an open mind, things will manifest for you, okay? Okay, Elias. Will my son read conciliation with me? I kind of answered this question earlier, but I will pull some more cards just to get clarification. I don't feel this is going to be anytime soon, but let me see what these cards say. Okay. When you stop worrying about it so much, it will probably happen. But there's a lot of emotions here. The love you have for this person, your son, will never die. You're going to get some messages late spring, I'd say probably around May. Um, Probably some good news. So this could happen. It could happen in May. Um, but the love is there, and just keep sending him love. And you may just ask the angels to help you deliver that love to him and let him feel it. Surround him with love and light, and just allow him to make his own decisions, because he's so focused about the past and his mistakes that he's not happy. So allow things to run their course. This is something he has to work through, okay? But just keep sending loving thoughts his way, okay? Thank you. All right, so it can happen, but I feel like if it does happen anytime soon, it won't be until about May. Okay, thank you. Okay, your love goddess wants a reading. Okay, love goddess. I know who this is. Okay, sweetie. Let's see what I got for you. Okay, love goddess. New beginnings. I feel like you're making a lot of changes. You're doing very well with your podcast and everything, and I think you're doing great. And I'm glad you're doing love readings, because that's what you're so suited for. And but there's a new chapter commencing, and I don't know if you're interested in a love relationship, but there's going to be an opportunity to meet somebody. They're coming into your life, and it's up to you what you do with them. You may just want a great companion, and that's okay too. But you're going to reach the point about spring, late spring, April, May, where you're going to say, maybe I do want somebody in my life. Maybe I just want somebody to go out to eat with, maybe to go on little trips with. Let it happen, okay? Focus on the thought and bringing that to you, so that you're open to it, because the universe is going to send you what you really asked for. Just be ready. Okay? Thank you, dear. All right. Lori, work. Lori, work. Okay. Tell you about work. Right. Okay. Work looks good, but you need to take a little time out for yourself to rest, because you're overdoing it. And when you take the time to rest, and I'd say, it's probably really pertinent to the next 4 months that you kind of slow down and take time to rest a little. You're going to have more peace in your heart, and you're going to feel happier than you've been in a long time. It's like your body is saying, you can't just work, 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 work. You need to take time to put that balance in your life. We're a physical being, but we're a spiritual being. We got to get everything back in balance, and it's been out of balance for a while, and that's why you're so tired. And the minute you start saying, okay, I'm going to take a little more time for myself, I'm going to slow down, I'm going to smell the flowers, you're going to be amazed at how much better your life will be. You'll be happier, and you'll be more at peace. But it has to start with you. It has to start with saying, hey, I'm worth it. I'm going to slow down. Okay? Thank you, Lori. I hope that helped you. Eve M.O. Eve M.O. Okay. That's an interesting name. Let's see what I can tell you. Eve M.O. It sounds like kind of funny putting it together either way. Okay. I'm going to pull these 4 here. All right. You have been working so hard. There's a lot of changes going on with your work. They're offering you some new workshops. They're offering you some maybe different opportunities. And you've got to be ready for this. You've got to start looking at life more of an adventure, having a little more fun, bringing some more joy into your life. Even, don't be too hesitant about trying this new position or take these workshops, because they're going to be opportunities, and I think the opportunities, you're going to really enjoy it. I think you're going to be very surprised. So go for it. And when you're willing to look at things in a different light, like, I'm going to really enjoy this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to enjoy it. It's going to bring happiness into my life. When you think of it that way, you'll be so surprised at how much better you're going to feel, because you haven't had time for joy. You haven't put these happy things into your life. And it's time to really make some changes and start thinking about yourself. And if you don't feel passionate about what you're doing, if you don't feel happy and it doesn't soothe you, it doesn't bring you happiness, bring you joy, then it's time to get away from it. Okay? It's time to rethink what you're doing and how you can change it so that it is more enjoyable. All right? Okay. So remember, I'm saying all this stuff online. You can look it up at YouTube. You can play it again, or you can play it on Facebook. But if you miss it, you can go back and look at what I've told you, because I'm just going right down the line here. My son is here, and he's helping me, and he's listing all the names, and he doesn't miss anybody. And I just go right down the line, and yes, I make sure I get everybody. So you might have to go back to YouTube or Facebook and replay it to find your answer. But if you're there and you're sitting there for over an hour, eventually I'm going to get to you. Okay? Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Glennie's Fishwick. Well, I have a good Christmas. So you can make up your mind that no matter what, you are going to have a good Christmas. That nothing is going to interfere with your happiness, that nothing is going to make you feel bad about where you are or what you're doing. You can just change that mindset. I'm going to have a great Christmas, but let me see. Let me see what your challenges may be. Okay, Christmas. A good Christmas. Okay. All right. Well, there was one person that has disappointed you very much. And I think you will probably still have some disappointments with him over the holidays. But you have to decide, I'm going to enjoy my holiday with or without him, whatever mood he is in, whatever kind of when he's trying to dampen my mood, I'm not going to let it affect me, because this is saying you need to be strong, you need to be healthy, you need to be happy, because you can have the life of your dreams. You can have that wonderful Christmas and enjoy the people that want to participate with you, that want to have a good time with you. It's all what you're willing to put up with, what you're not willing to put up with. If you're not willing to put up with some of these people and their crummy attitude, move on. Okay. You will be happy. You will be happy if you choose to be happy, because it's like you have everything in your life you could possibly want. So just see this happening. Okay. Enjoy your Christmas. Thank you. Okay. MJ, age 2575. Has D moved on? Okay. Let's check this out. Has D moved on and left you in the dust, huh? Okay, let's see. Have they moved on? Has D moved on? I would say yes, because what they're telling you, MJH 2575, they are telling you now is the time for you. Now is the time for you. Forget about D. Forget about you have opportunities coming for you. You worry too much about what other people are doing. What is D doing? Forget D. Focus on you. And when you do, you're going to make some big decisions in the spring, and you're worrying too much. Stop it. Worry about you. What do you want? What do you want to bring into your life? What kind of happiness? What kind of opportunities? So just realize that you have control over your life. You don't have control what other people do. If they want to move on, let them move on. Because when you decide, I'm going to focus on me and what I need and what's going to happen for me, you will be surprised at what that's going to open up for you. It's going to open up presents and gifts and all kinds of opportunities to make money and everything. Okay? Don't worry about D. Let him move on. If he wants to come back, well, that's a different story, but let him move on. Okay. Latanya Abraham, Korea. Okay. Okay. Latanya. That's a pretty name. Latanya. Latanya. I'm pulling these cards. Okay. Latanya, your career looks great. It looks like you are setting boundaries, setting what you're willing to put up with, setting what you're not willing to put up with. And as long as you stick to that, people look at you and they have a lot of respect for the work that you do. You are making a difference. So it's time to keep action going in that direction, your career, because that's what matters to you right now. And you're doing a great job and you're going to be compensated very well by the end of winter. Okay. So your career looks great. Thank you. Okay, Dishy. Will I get the study leave I applied for? Study leave. Will I get the study leave I applied for? Huh. Are you wanting to, maybe you're wanting to study abroad or in a different place? You've got a lot of choices to make. This is a little frustrating because it's not it's not up to you. You have no control over how the cards fall here. But you are coming into a lucky time. You are going to make a lot of choices very soon in this new year. And there's a trip you need to take, but stop holding back. You want something, go after it. And if you're not going to be offered it there, you need to get it somewhere else. But don't just let everybody else make the decisions. Don't let everybody control your future. It's time to take charge and go after what you want. Take some trips, make some decisions, and you will have a lot of luck. But don't put all your eggs in one basket. Okay? I hope that makes sense to you, and I hope that helps you. Thank you so much. Okay, medium, Kristen. Okay, Kristen, good to see you, dear. Okay, let's see what you need to know today. Let's get you a general reading. Okay. Kristen, okay, let's see. They want me to pull all these cards. Oh my gosh, there's like 50 of them. Okay. Great ideas. Okay. There is some choice coming up, and they want you to think about this. Wait until you get signs, because there's a choice coming up and it's not the right time to make this decision. Okay. So put everything on hold right now. And in 3 months, let's see, January, February, by the time March rolls around, you will have a good inclination on what to do. And you're going to have a lot of career choices and ideas, creativity. Your creativity is going to be all over the place. So it's kind of harness it in, and don't let other people rob you of your time and your energy. There's a lot of conflict with people around you, and they seem to create all this drama. Don't get involved in that. You've got a lot of creative gifts, you've got a lot of talent, you've got good ideas, and the money is going to come your way. But don't make this decision for at least 3 more months, okay? And I wish you the very best. Thank you, Kristen. Okay, Andrea, 54 Hector. What is our love messages? Okay, from our spiritual guide. Me. So Carlos is a Leo and you are an Aries, and you want to see the relationship for the rest of the year. Well, there's not much the rest of the year coming, so let's see how it looks. And Leo and Aries. You're both fire signs. Okay. I think you can make this work. You've got three difficult, challenging months ahead of you that you need to work some out, and you need to work them out, some issues out. So please take the time to get by yourself and really focus on your needs and what you need and what you want in the future. This is a time for really setting goals and dreams. And I feel like if you really work this out, there'll probably be a wedding in sight for this new year. But it has to feel right for you, and it has to be what you want, okay? But I feel you both fire signs, and you can make this work. You just have to work together. And remember, the big thing is communication. If you can communicate about anything and everything and accept the differences and accept the way you both are, you can work it out. Okay. So I will be on again January, I believe it's January 3rd. That's the first Saturday of next month. And in the meantime, don't forget to check out the book, The Mediums. Check out all these other books, and they're there to help you. And if you decide to participate in the one of mediumship reading or being on Psychic Squad, please do so. And I hope you guys have a great month and awesome holidays, that the holidays are good to you. And remember, if you're on YouTube, please subscribe, hit the little bell, the little button there. That helps me, and I thank you so much. Thanks for making my birthday super duper, and I wish you the very best, and we'll talk again next month. Thank you. Take care, everybody.